Hello, multinational management. My presence has been requested by a Sir Matthew and Sir Jonathan. I'm here to talk to you about a subject that has been very troubling to me for the last few decades. My brother, Ronald McDonald. You see, it all started when my brother Ronald happened to meet Ray Kroc. Kroc, a milkshake salesman and professional smooth talker, was able to lure my brother out of the family business, which was very successful. At the time, we were ruling several kingdoms, with no deficits and high approval ratings. I knew my brother had finally left for good when he adopted McDonald as his last name in 1963. Devastated, the only thing I could do was enter the fast food business myself. Don't get me wrong, I've been very successful within the fast food business myself. What most people don't realize is that Ray Kroc isn't the reason McDonald's dominates the fast food market around the world. It's because of my brother, Ronald. He is a marketing genius. For a while in the 90s, McDonald's thought they could give Ronald a break. They realized soon thereafter that no one could market like Ronald McDonald. Who else could have come up with the ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it? Not me. No way. Not ever. Sorry, I digress. Back to why I'm really here. Matt and John wanted me to discuss my brother's success around the world. While I admit I wish I was Ronald, please don't tell him I'll never hear the end of it. I would like to list some of his initiatives that have led to McDonald's success around the world. Ronald believed that to create a positive customer experience, an emphasis should be placed on the product, people, price, place, and promotion. Similar to the 4 Ps Ronald helped pioneer back in the day. He also believed in working with suppliers who would adhere to strict environmental and animal treatment regulations. Ronald also had McDonald's working on reducing their carbon footprint long before Al Gore brought his calls of green practices to the world's attention. In the 1990s, McDonald's eliminated 300 million pounds of packaging. Ronald realized that conserving energy in the long run helps lower bills, which can increase the bottom line. Profit to McDonald's just doesn't always have to be greasy. It can be clean and renewable. As the 90s progressed, Ronald prepared himself and McDonald's to enter 2 of the largest potential markets in the world, China and India. If only I, the king, could have been given the foresight and knowledge that my brother Ronald has. Ronald did not just enter these markets. He did his homework and was well prepared for success. One of the main reasons why McDonald's was successful in India was due to their clear understanding and cultural sensitivity of India's practices. Knowing that India's people eat little to no meat at all, McDonald's left pork and beef entirely off its menu. Instead, McDonald's relies on vegetarian burgers and chicken, which is now becoming extremely popular. Deep-fried chicken, which was added to the menu in May, has become such a hit that advertising for them had to be scaled down due to shortages. Another reason for success is that Ronald, understanding the need for local employees who know the culture, decided it was best to enter into a joint venture when deciding to do business in India. This has proved to be very successful. As the retail sector in India continues to deteriorate, McDonald's, and more importantly my brother, are enjoying unparalleled success. And with the population around 1.2 billion, the potential of enormous profits in India cannot be ignored. My brother and McDonald's are not just enjoying success in India. They have also made a successful transition into China. Just like India, McDonald's has incorporated local culture into their menu selections. China, unlike India, also sells menu items that are sold in America. Recently, Ronald and McDonald's have been facing stiff competition from KFC and the economy in China. This has led to a significant price drop in food. This price drop will hopefully allow McDonald's to retain and grow its market share over the years. McDonald's plans on opening 500 new stores in China over the next 3 years. and with a population around 1.5 billion, it too, like India, has the potential for very large profits. Although McDonald's has enjoyed success in many countries, it did run into problems recently in Iceland. The value of Iceland's currency dropped significantly due to mismanagement within the country. This caused the owner of the only 3 stores in Iceland to have his costs significantly increase. This increase, caused by the devaluing of the Iceland currency, caused the prices of meat, cheese, and packaging, which had to be bought from Germany, to nearly double. McDonald's and the franchise owner had no choice but to shut down the stores. The last 3 days of business saw enormous crowds and lines. Icelanders wanted to get one more McDonald's fix. Most blame the devaluing of the Iceland currency as the reason McDonald's failed in Iceland. But Ronald and I both know the real reason: our cousin Wendy. Unfortunately, Ronald forgot her birthday. Overall, my brother Ronald and McDonald's have been very successful for a number of reasons. They strive to be culturally sensitive. They understand the benefit of strategic partnerships. They adhere to and try to exceed local labor laws. In addition, they seek innovative energy conservation practices which help them and consumers coexist with the planet in a greener, more environmentally friendly way. McDonald's has also been seeking ways to incorporate fresh fruits and vegetables into their menu. While McDonald's may have eliminated the extra-large portion options on their menu, they are not looking to reduce their numbers in other areas. If they continue to grow in India, China, and emerging countries with efficiency, the number of their stores will undoubtedly become supersized. I would like to thank Matt and John, class, and Professor Gary for this opportunity to speak about my brother Ronald and his beloved McDonald's. Just remember one thing: if you want it your way, come visit the King.